Hey guys, so we are in Manzanillo. We actually are at both Airbnbs in Emica and in Manzanillo concurrently until the 7th. So we drove down yesterday and moved in. It is on a hill, a quite steep hill, and it's on a little corner unit. The driveway is not as big as our last driveway. We can't get in the bomber and the trailer and the car and close the gate. I have to leave the gate open and the bomber sticks out a little bit. Tomorrow we will be heading back to Amica to move out and clean and get everything that we need. Stop in Guadalajara on our way back to get the hammock stand, some chairs, a couple other things that we need for the household. And we'll be in Manzanillo for at least a month. I posted earlier today one of the places that I'm very interested in getting information about, because it has the bones of the ideal thing that we're looking for. It is less than 8 blocks away from the water, not necessarily a beach, because it's a harbor, and they're actually in the process of building a seawall around the harbor, probably to avoid flooding and so forth. But it has the size land that I want. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Totally needs all kinds of, like fixing. Probably removing the roof and completely redoing the ceiling and roof. But I was very excited to find it. It is actually on our way through the back roads that we have to take to get to the house, because everywhere we go, we're under construction. The main road to get to and from the house is actually about 3 feet shorter than it's supposed to be, and there are big bulldozers and things working on it all day. So hopefully by the time we leave, that road will be open, but right now we have to go quite a ways out of our way, almost a kilometer out of our way, to get to the main highway to go along the Malecon. Today I went to Home Depot and got a tarp cover thingy, and Lysander needed something to pee on, so we got him some grass, and those will be going with us. Last night we got these fabulous chairs at Walmart that are weighted for fat chicks and fantastic, and about $25. The last 3 sets that we bought were between $75 and $125 a piece. So we were totally stoked, and instead of waiting until we went to the the storage unit in Guadalajara to get the ones that we have, we were like, well, we might as well get these because we want them anyway. So we have extra chairs, and we'll have a nice little, it is an 8x8 instead of a 10x10. But I also found a cute little park in Santiago, which is one of the city. Within Manzanillo, it's broken into little cities, and there's a big park that has some old, it doesn't look like they're functioning anymore, carts. I don't know if they set up for the weekends or what. It'll be interesting to see. We're excited because Mexican Independence Day is September 16th. So I'm actually considering getting the shaved ice machine and making some ice, maybe buying a freezer and start making some ice, because if I could be set up before September 16th, I could actually sell stuff during Mexican Independence Day, which is a huge holiday, and everybody celebrates. And right now all of the little trucks are out that are selling all of the red, white, and green stuff, and we have cute little Mexican flags on the back of the bombardier. And I got hairpins that I'm actually using. I have my little cloaks, my cape thingies that I like to keep shut, and because they're the long pinchy kind of hairpins, I can actually close it so my boobies don't show. And I actually have one attached to the little steering wheel of the bombardier as well. And I found a mechanic today. It was an awesome day. So I started at the house and made a video that I posted for the house, and then went to the golf course And after about 8 different people, I finally found their real mechanic, their auto mechanic. They don't have an electrical mechanic because he quit 2 months ago. So I talked to the mechanic and I was like, well, I don't need it done here. I need to find somebody, and I don't know how to find somebody to do this. And he was like, oh, my buddy does that. His name's Gentle. And whipped out his phone and gave me his phone number, and so I messaged him on WhatsApp, went to Home Depot to collect all of this stuff, and had some awesome experiences at Home Depot. Everybody has been so awesome. If somebody walking by who is bilingual, they will actually stop and ask, is there anything that I can help interpret for you? Which is awesome. And that happened, and everybody at Home Depot was super friendly. It really sucked because my Home Depot credit card from the US did not work in Mexico, and the little gal came up to help and was like, oh, no, the United States does not work in Mexico. I was like, oh, understand. So, unfortunately, I had to put that on the regular card, but whatever. It was still super cheap compared to what I expected. And then on my way out, my mechanic messaged me back, and he was like, well, I'm going to be in Santiago in 10 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on my way. So instead of stopping to get lunch and come home like I was planning on, I met him, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll follow you home. And I'm like, okay. He doesn't have a shop. I don't know what he does for a living. And he was like, okay, so what is your plan? And I was like, well, I need this, I need it to be checked over, I need it to work, I need it to function. This has to be a functioning vehicle. And he was like, well, your tires are low, you need to put air in them, and your batteries need new cable connections. All of your connections are bad. The batteries are great. The truck is in excellent condition. There are a couple lights that need to be fixed. And he was like, so when do you want me to come back and work on it? And I was like, well, I'm leaving tomorrow for Emeka, and we'll be gone, Emeka, and we'll be gone until the 7th. I'm coming back on the 7th. And he was like, so you want me to do the work while you're gone, and then I'll come back to make sure that everything's okay and you can pay me then? Sure. Woohoo! So he's going to do that and find out what kind of brakes it takes, so that in the future he'll be able to either order the brake, I'll be able to order the brake pads, or he'll be able to order the brake pads and we'll be able to redo the brakes. He'll find out the size of the tires so that I can have that done in the future as well. And he was like, yeah, it's a awesome little machine, and it'd be gentle with it, make love to it, not war, was one of the things that he said. It was awesome. He's adorable. Cute little older dude. And he was very concerned. I asked him how much I needed to pay him for his diagnostic. And he was like, oh, well, 400 pesos. And I was like, okay. So I gave him 500. And he was like, oh, I don't have any change. And I was like, no, the change is for you, for taking the time out of your afternoon to come and look at it. And I want you to come back, and I want you to keep working on it. And he was like, oh, I'll definitely come back. When you come back from Emeka, it'll be ready to go and fantastic. So, woohoo! Sorry this is so long, but yeah, I'm kind of excited. It's been taxing. We've been exhausted. The humidity sucks. Minna's not wrong. Don't tell her I said that. But yeah, I had an awesome day. So I hope that we can come to some kind of an agreement and find something that is absolutely perfect, because I'd like to be here. I mean, I would not mind being in Emeka. It was a lovely little town, but it's not the same feeling, and I want to be close to the sea, and I want to be where we can make money, and I feel like we can actually make a living and do well here. So we'll see. We have a month to test it out and see what's going to happen. And I will be contacting the Seis Pelicano dude sometime this week to let him know that we'll be back in Manzanillo and are interested in making sure that everything is coming along for the rental there. Because I would like to be renting there long term. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just what's happening. The roosters are crowing and The rain has almost stopped, so as soon as it does, we're going to head to KFC. Because I got there at 10:02 last night, and they closed at 10. I did not get chicken last night. So instead we found this really cute coffee shop and had the pressed bread, the heated bread when they squish it, and so it was like a grilled cheese and ham sandwich, and it was pretty good. Dry, but we put this the dressing for the salad was a pesto oil vinaigrette type thing. I don't think there was a vinaigrette, but oily type thing, and I dressed the sandwich with that, and it was yummy. That really good coffee. We had mochachinos, and this lactose intolerant one suffered greatly, but every sip was worth it. And yeah, so anyway, we are anxious to go have a big filling meal this evening. And again, sorry about the length of the video. I'm looking at it and it's 11 minutes, so love you guys. Talk to you later. Have a great night.